Hello there. Here's a little tip for you youngsters. If you're just getting started working in leather, no matter what age you are, by now you've probably made a keychain or a wallet or something along those lines and went to put dye on the outer edge only to realize that it dripped or it ran down the side. And next thing you know, you're all screwed up. If you go to a store, you're going to see these ball things that you're supposed to dip in the dye and run along the edge. And in all the videos, they always make it look so perfect. And then when it runs, you ruin a wallet or keychain or whatever it is that you're making. And it can just make you feel really stupid. So, here's a little trick. I found that if you get a Sharpie marker and then once it's all dried up and there's no, ink left in the marker hardly, then what I do is I will dip the Sharpie marker down into the dye like so. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it gets all shiny. And then once it's all nice, I put my leather in a vise and I tighten it down real super tight. And then not only is just the edge exposed, but the vise keeps the dye from running down and ruining the surface of the leather. So I just go along and dye the crap out of it. And then if you finish your thing that you're working on, your keychain or wallet or whatever, and once the dye dries and soaks in, sometimes you'll do a piece of brown leather or some other color and you'll dye it like black, and then you come back later when it's dry, which usually doesn't take very long, and the ink will have soaked into the edge of the leather, and you can barely even tell you put any dye on there. So whenever you do that, you come back later and it's dry. You might have to make 2 or 3, applications of it before it finally looks good. But the vise holds it for you, so that frees up a hand. If you want to hold your camera or smoke a cigarette or whatever. And as you can see, the Sharpie marker, it's a nice point on it. It helps you to get real accurate with, the detail of it. You're not going to make, and see how, like you can see a little bit of the leather showing there on the edge. You just go along with your Sharpie there, and it gets pretty darn good close to the edge. And like I said, it's not going to leak, it's not going to run, it's going to just, everything will work out great. And if you try this and it works good for you, then please post a comment and hit the like button. And I don't have that many videos, so I don't really expect you to subscribe. But hopefully this will help somebody, because when I was first starting in leather work, there wasn't hardly any videos with any kind of tips or tricks to really assist me. And a lot of the stuff that I have figured out has just been trial and error. So I really hope that this can help you, and I'm sorry that I made the video take so long to, several minutes to tell you 30 seconds worth of information. But don't give up. Keep on leather working. There's not a lot of amateur leather workers around, at least where I live. whenever you find something that works really good for you, please share it. If not with me, then with somebody. Try and team up with somebody that you know. It's an art form, and we got to keep it alive. And someday your kids or grandkids are going to find some stuff that you made, and it's going to be really special to them. So I hope that you have a good day, and God bless.